We got a bit of Taylor today. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Wake up. Let's light up some candles to just give that nice vibe. Good morning. Hello, Sharon. Promise you next time it's a song from the new album. Good morning and welcome to day 4 of the Instagram Makeover Bootcamp. How are you feeling today? What is your vibe right now? How are you feeling after 3 days? Really packed, really complete, really jam-valued with everything that you need to know to optimize and to write captions that convert and to write a bio that actually attracts your perfect client to hit that follow button. How are you feeling about it? How's the homework coming? You've got time until Monday to finish all the homework and give it as a review so I can give you feedback, and I can't wait to read it all, seriously. On Monday, we're going to have a special masterclass. And I say special because before the strategy, before the reels, before the content, before the captions, before anything that you need to have in order for you to be successful on Instagram, you need to have and adopt and embody a wealth mindset, a wealth identity. So you need to transform yourself into the identity of the business owner that has that wealth. And we're going to talk about it with neuroscience, because you know that I am a certified life coach that bases all her teachings, and that's my second business, on neuroscience. And we're going to talk about all of that and how to embody your brand identity and your wealth identity on Monday at 8 p.m. British Summer Time in the Successful Entrepreneurs Club, of course, but we're also going to do it on Zoom. So if you do have any questions whatsoever, you're going to see me and talk to me directly one-on-one. Now, in order for you to sign up for that, you can find the link is in the bio of Instagram, and it's absolutely everywhere over social media, Facebook. If you can't find it, just send me a message and I will send it to you. Now, the key to getting more clients is to create content that converts, and we've spoken about that. We've spoken about the reels, we've spoken about the single images, we've spoken about the live videos, but there's also something that not many people mention and not many coaches mention, and I feel like because it's one of the things that creates the more momentum, so nobody really mention it until you actually pay for it to tell them. So it's about engagement. So you want to have an engagement strategy that boosts your personal brand. Now, I hear some of you that say, Laura, the algorithm keeps changing and my engagement strategy needs to change with it. Now, the first question that I want to ask you, let me know right now, do you have an engagement strategy that is aligned with your personal brand? It's a simple yes or no answer. I just want to know whether you have an engagement strategy that is aligned with your personal brand. And if it's a no, then we need to create it. If it's a yes, how do you keep up with it? Now, I posted yesterday or the day before a reel in which I explain exactly how the Instagram algorithm works. Now, bear in mind, the techniques, the tactics, the way of the reach is changing. What you vulgarly call the algorithm is not the exact algorithm, because the algorithm works always the same way. You post, Instagram shows us 10% of your followers. If they like, engage, comment, then Instagram will show it to another 10%. If they like, engage, comment, they will show it to another percent, and so on. If you like, post, comment, and nobody reacts and nobody has an engagement to your post, then Instagram will literally just stop the engagement. So it will stop the reach. It will not show it to absolutely anybody else. And that's why your content does not go past the first hour, and then it will never grow. In order for you to help Instagram to understand that your content is valuable and it's meant to be, and it's deserving to be out there in the world on the explore page, then what you need to do is create an engagement strategy for this. Now, there are two types of engagement strategies. The first one is the inner engagement strategy. Now, this one is about tracking insights. So you want to analyze your insights. So you want to monitor all the analytics to really understand what is working, what is not working. Good morning. And you want, oh God, my live video just ended. I don't know what happened. I love technology. Okay, you got to bear with me right now for just 1 second. Okay. Instagram is flipping out, and it's okay. And I love that it's flipping out while we're live, but that's fine. Let me go live again and see what happens. Okay, I'm now live. Perfect. I have no idea what happened. Instagram just flipped out on me. Anyway, we have two types of engagement strategies. Now, the first one is the inner engagement strategy, and that starts with you analyzing your insights. Hello, Sharon. No idea what happened. You analyzing your insights. So you need to monitor your analytics, and the reason why you need to do that is to understand what type of content resonates with your audience. So I do believe that creating more content is the key to building a bigger audience. But I believe that because the moment that you create more content, you then go to your insights and you track everything that works well. You can understand what your audience likes and doesn't like. There is absolutely no point for you to just keep on banging out content that is not appreciated. And the moment that you keep on banging content, nobody's reacting to it, you would come to me and say, my content is really good. People are just not reacting to it. And I will just come to your profile and say, your content is not that good. And it's a harsh truth. But if nobody's reacting to your content, there is a reason. If not even your followers that decide, so take a conscious decision to follow you. So they should appreciate your content. If not even they react to it, it means that there needs to be a different strategy to be put in place. So once you start analyzing your insights, you'll be able to understand what works and what doesn't. Once you understand when to optimize your posting times. Now, of course, like at the beginning of when Instagram came out, there was this rule, and there was like, oh, check out who your target market is, and then you pick up your target audience, and then you decide when to post based on the fact that your target audience might be at work, so they won't be able to look at their phones, or when they're on lunch break, so they'll be able to look at their phones on lunch break. Now it's not really like that anymore. So yes, keep a consistent posting schedule and make sure that you post on peak times, but really it's not that important as it was before. And something else that comes with the inner engagement strategy is the fact to track engagement metrics. Now, every post that you create, has a call to action. Now, that call to action doesn't necessarily have to be something like go and buy my course or go and download my freebie. It could be something like share this, comment on this, save this. Now, you need to check out how many people actually follow that and comment, save, like, share, go and download your freebie. Now, if they don't, that means that there is something in your engagement, in the way that you speak to them, in the way that you interact with them, in the way that you go into their profile, that needs to change. You can test things. And of course, part of the engagement strategy, the engagement strategy is always, as we've spoken, is the profile optimization. So your bio needs to be on point, but we've spoken about that. You need to have engagement funnels that actually works. So you need to have very important and very valuable lead magnets or freebies or opt-in, call it whatever you want. Good morning, Emma. You need to have important and valuable opt-ins that capture leads and convert them into email subscribers that then you nurture, and then you create this amazing sales funnel so then you can sell to them the service that you have. Now, of course, we have 4 days together. Okay, we have 4 days. I cannot explain, like, time-wise, all the various strategies that there are for Instagram. I cannot explain to you the beginning and the end in all details of a sales funnel on Instagram, because it would be absolutely impossible. I would be overwhelming you in so many ways. This is part, and all the strategies that there are part of a bigger framework that allows you to generate wealth for your personal brand. Now, I will explain that framework this Monday, 20th of May, at the Neuroscience of Wealth, Embody Your Business Identity. So make sure that you sign up for that. If you don't have the link, ask me for it. Otherwise, the link is in the bio. Now, the second part of the engagement strategy. So if we had the first one, that was the inner engagement strategy. The second one is the outer engagement strategy. Now, this one comprehends creating new content, but high quality content. It also comprehends engaging with followers. So you want to respond to comments. You have no idea how many business owners I see that receive a comment, oh, hey, yay, somebody engaged with me, and all they do is put like. Why? You respond to the comment. You show that you're there with the comment. You show that you're there, that you care, that somebody actually left you a comment. Otherwise, they're like, well, I'm never going to comment that person before. It's like you walking down the street and somebody comes to you and says, I love your shoes. And just look at them and walk by. That's the same thing that you do when you're not responding to the comment. Like, I love your shoes. I tap on you. They will think you're just crazy. I just tap on you. I tap on you and you're good. You don't say, thank you. Oh, I bought them just last week. It's the first time that I put them on. Thank you for telling me that. I really appreciate that. Is it so hard? No, it isn't hard. Is it valuable for the algorithm to boost your reach? Yes, it is. So you got to respond to the comments. Another strategy, outer strategy, is about partnering up with influencers. Influencers that align with your brand to reach a wider audience, because then what you're going to do, you're going to tap into your influencers' audience and they will return back to you. You can use contests, you can use giveaways. Now, if you don't have much engagement, probably a giveaway straight away is not going to work, because it's going to be those 2-3 people that win the contest or the giveaway. But you can start leveraging stories. You can start putting polls on stories and start creating that relationship with your ideal client. The moment that you create behind the scenes content, that's when you create the engagement. It's all outer strategy engagement there. And then on top of this, there is this cheeky task that needs to be done daily that nobody tells you to do, but I'm going to tell you to do because I want you to succeed. And really, I want you to find someone on Instagram that is part of your target audience. And whether you look at it from your hashtags, you look at it from your explore feed, you look at it from competitors and go into their audiences, it doesn't matter. And I want you to text them directly in the DMs and start a conversation with them. Now, I'm not saying text them, hey, I've seen that you need help with this. I can help. Buy from me. No, have an actual conversation. Start with an appreciation of their hair, their work, their feed, their brand, their mission, their values. Start by saying something like, I was just like, let's just say that you're a life coach. Hey, Sam, your feed popped up with the hashtag life coach. So I need to really say that I stalked you a little bit. I love what you do. Like the message that you convey to your ideal clients, it's absolutely gorgeous. How are you today? You're not asking for anything. You're asking for her to be kind and respond nicely. And then you build rapport from there. And bear in mind, there's going to be people that are not going to respond to you. They are just going to ignore your message. They're absolutely going to be really misbehaved. And they're just not going to be interested. They're not going to be bothered. And that's okay. But the moment that you're able to build rapport with any of them, that's where the spark starts. It should take you about 1 minute a day. Now, if you do this 10 to 15 times a day, you're going to see your sales skyrocket. Again, you need to start a genuine conversation. It's not a cold DM. Genuine is the key word here. You want them to feel that your energy is coming from I really like the fact that you put out that post. I really like that post. And it's not from, hey, I'm texting you because I want to sell it to you. Two very different energies. Now, with that said, what I want you to do today is check your insights. And I want you to look at the content that had the most reach in the past 3 months. That is the task that I want you to do for today. And I'm going to take you a screenshot and then you're going to post it in the Facebook thread so we can check it out together and figure out how to keep going and what the next step is for you. So that was it for today. All right. I promise you, like I told you that the last day was going to be shorter because it's more about implementation and less about me explaining because there's not much to explain. It'll take hours to explain a complete strategy, Instagram strategy. And we're going to do that in the personal brand experience. But for now, what I want you to do is I want you to click in the link in my bio and sign up to the Neuroscience of Wealth Masterclass, because it's a masterclass that I've never done with you guys. It's a masterclass that I usually do with my life coaching clients. And it's an identity masterclass in which you will learn to embody the business identity of the person that is aligned with your business goals, is aligned with the wealth that you want to attract and that you deserve. And we're doing this all by using the power of neuroscience and personal branding. So just think about you aligning your identity with your wealth goals using neuroscience. That's what the Neuroscience of Wealth is about. And it's going to be on Monday, the 20th of May at 8 p.m. British Summer Time. Now, very important, at the end of the class, I will be opening the doors to the personal brand experience, which is this revolutionary, never done before program in which I tell you and I teach you and we go together, it's all live, on how to create a personal brand that attracts and how to make you the spotlight, the business owner, the go-to expert, the authority in your industry by tweaking just a little bit with a roadmap that is created for you so you don't have to go and download all those freebies and add all those courses to your list, because you'll have a roadmap from A to Z that tells you exactly what to do every single week. Now, if you want a 10% discount on it, all you have to do is join the waitlist. If you have no idea where the link for the waitlist is, just message me and I will send it to you. I see some of my old clients over here. So just so you know, if you're an old paying client, you get 30% off as a thank you for taking a step towards me and for trusting me with your money. Now, that said, I'm going to see you all on Monday, 8 p.m. British Summer Time. If you haven't done the homework yet, get the homework done, put it in the Facebook thread. Let me check it. Let me give you some feedback. And today, go and check your insights and go and check the content and see what content resonates the most with your audience, so then you can replicate that content. Have an incredible rest of the day, and I'll speak to you soon.